Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros, it's Drew here, and today we're back with another West Coast Racers construction update thanks to our great friend Dorian. You can check out his Instagram down in the description below, but we start this video off inside the underground, which is looking fantastic. You can see tons of new asphalt in, new planters have been filled with more than just palm trees, which is awesome. And besides that, you can also see some concrete work going on where the queue area will be, which is fantastic news that they're getting that going. But the station framing has progressed ever so slightly. There's actually framing on the outer, or should I say the inner side of the underground now. But besides that, you can see a cherry picker doing its thing. I'm not entirely sure what they were doing with it at this point in time, but you can also see up close the brand new restroom, which now actually has working water fountains, which is fantastic. I'm glad they have water fountains there. Kind of bummed there's no water bottle refilling along with the water fountains that we've seen at so many places popping up in the past couple of years. But at least there are water fountains, and I think they're in a good spot. But hopefully they don't get too hot from sitting in the sun all day long. But anyways, moving on to a shot of the trench right here, which is looking absolutely fantastic no matter what angle you're looking at. And you can also see one half of the inner side wall has been completed as well, unless they are going to paint it with graffiti, which is possible, but we've gotten no word on whether that's happening or not. But anyways, as you can see underneath the Top Gun stall, there will be netting on pretty much any point of the ride that goes over a section of midway space, which is honestly the smartest thing to do, just in case people don't actually follow instructions and take things out of their pockets and put them into the storage bins or into the proposed zippable pockets on the train for smaller items like phones and wallets. But the netting is there for safety purposes and will be honestly a good addition in complete retrospect, just because it's for the safety of the guests, and that's always going to be most important. Sure, it might not look that great when you're looking up and you have netting in the way of your beautiful view of other riders, but I will take a lesser view over getting smacked in the face with a phone and potentially having a hospital visit happen. But anyways, the land itself is looking very, very close to being complete, at least in comparison to the past couple months. It's quite insane how quick they finished everything with the land. Of course, there is still a heck of a lot more to do, especially next towards the launches, like the potential staging area that will be housing some special events in the future, at least that we were told. But here you can see the station looking all prim and proper, as the framing is almost done, which is fantastic. And once the framing is completed, we will eventually see some stucco go up, and then it's just all detail work from that point on, which is fantastic news. But it's finally getting to the point where we can see everything coming together. We know where everything is going to go. We know at least vaguely what everything is going to look like. And we are really getting into the home stretch as of now. And hopefully we'll just see a pull through and a test soon enough. But besides that, everything is looking fantastic. You can even see some new fence work here, which is great news. And just some other views of the station, which is looking awesome. But another thing that's really exciting, they have started to put in the foundation for the Magic Mountain Speed Shop, which is going to be the gift shop you exit out into after you get off of West Coast Racers, which it's awesome to see the foundation finally going in for that. That looks to be the final thing to be completed in this entire project at this rate. But of course, we'll just have to wait and see. The queue has not progressed as much, but there's a heck of a lot less to do with the queue space. So we'll just have to wait and see for that though. But speaking of gift shops, you can see inside the preview center here that everything has been packaged away and is being on the move to somewhere else. I'm kind of sad that the preview center has closed, and it looks to be at least semi-permanently. But it definitely seems like all the merchandise that was in there will be in the Magic Mountain Speed Shop in the future. But I'm interested to see what they do with this building, because this building was in the animation over a year ago when this project was announced. So of course we'll just have to wait and see, but things like this change all the time. Like Vortex is in Orion's animation and Vortex is leaving. But the fate of West Coast Racers Preview Center is still up in the air, it would seem. But anyways, some more views of West Coast Racers. All about the track looking fantastic. But just to end it on a little of a sour note, if you're a Dodgers fan, Twisted Colossus has been renamed Colossus Nationals because of the Dodgers failing to beat the Washington Nationals in the MLB playoffs. So if we have any DC area fans, congratulations actually on the Nationals' first ever World Series, which is quite exciting. And I'm sorry if you're a Dodgers fan, Twisted Colossus is kind of named after the team you got beat by over the next couple weekends, I believe. But besides that, West Coast Racers is looking amazing, and a huge thanks goes out to Dorian for getting this footage for us. And hopefully in the next week, I will be at the park myself. But again, thank you so much for watching. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We're going to have tons of West Coast Racers updates in the near future until this project is done, as well as tons of other projects in the coming year. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.